Dale and Dean live in beautiful Yanchep in Western Australia. They're passionate about helping their 3 teenage kids get ahead. But that's a highly expensive passion, as any parent knows. Let's see if we can ease the squeeze on their household budget. Guys, thank you for having us.
No worries.
What a great spot on the beach. Are you obviously beachy people? What
We
a
are.
great lifestyle.
Yeah, he's a life member now at the Yanchep Surf Club.
Oh, hey, well done.
Yeah.
That's great. Who looks after the budget and the money in the relationship?
I think the budget we generally go through together, and then I'll generally look after the finances. But then, yeah, anything that comes out of Dale's bank, then I just send like an invitation on calendar, and it pops up and reminds her that it's going out.
What's your biggest tip for budgeting, keeping the budget under control?
I think shop around and
Buy things only necessary.
Yeah.
With my business, we live minimally, so we don't buy things that we don't need.
Right.
Yeah.
What's a business?
Your home organiser. So I help people, you know, be minimalised and have an organised space. Yeah. So, and there's a lot of people out there that don't live like that.
Including me. I reckon I'm going to have to get some advice on you on that. So you organise life, you organise money. What a perfect combination in a relationship.
It's so good.
What's the biggest money lesson you've learned?
Probably getting stuck with credit card debt. Yeah. So when we went on a holiday and then we bought things that we probably didn't need, the kids were younger, so like they could give them this, and it just got out of control. So it was a bit scary. And like we've sat our kids down and like, you are never getting into this.
So what are your goals? What are your financial goals that you're setting yourself?
Well, we love holidays.
Right.
And I would love to grow my business, and also we'd love to have an investment property.
Yeah.
OK, well, let's see if we can save you a bit of money for that next holiday, going through the bills. Let's go and sit down.
All right, beautiful, thank you.
Welcome back to Your Money and Your Life. Let's return to Dale and Dean, parents of 3 teenagers. Let me tell you, being the bank of mum and dad does not come cheap. The experts that compare the market have had a look at their bills to see if they can do better. All right, the budget challenge. Dale, you were sceptical. I bet your tone was sceptical earlier. Why?
Because I thought we were pretty good at shopping around, and I was surprised you might be able to find some budget cuts for us.
You do really well, both of you, as we've gone through all the bills. You know, it's a really important time for you guys. 3 kids, young adults now, aren't they? And you're coping with all those changes. I know where you're coming from with that, having 4 kids of my own, 4 cars. Aren't you good parents? You've got a car for yourselves and also for the kids as well. So the bank of mum and dad has already started.
Yeah, it's been going for a while.
OK, all right. So you're spending about $5,000 a year insuring all 4 of the cars. We reckon with a few tweaks, we could cut that by about 20%.
Oh, wow,
So
that's decent.
Yeah.
That's a decent saving towards the travel account that you're setting up. Let's start with the kids' Subaru, costing about $1,690 a year in terms of its insurance premium. We ran a quote and found you might be able to reduce that by as much as $687.
Oh, wow,
So
that's huge.
that's a lot. By making a couple of tweaks and switching to a different insurer. That's a pretty big difference. For your other cars, we found you could reduce premiums by about $300 a year, depending on whether you're willing to bump up your excess a bit. Another trick, if your budget allows, is to pay annually versus monthly instalments, and that could knock off an extra $90. Home and contents insurance. Live at the beach. How's the wear and tear on the house?
Yeah, it's pretty full on.
It's always there.
Yep. The wind, the salt, the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a lot to think about. We had a look to see if we could find cheaper cover. Found quotes up to $177 less if you consider moving to an annual payment. So check the product disclosure statement to see whether you can do that. And also have a look at how much you're insured for and how you came to that calculation. So a lot of industry surveys show people either massively over-insure their content, and so your premiums are unrealistically too high or massively under-insure their contents. There is a happy medium. So, and a lot of the insurance websites and comparison websites have these sort of little calculators that can go through and add it all up for you if you just do a whip around the house.
We probably haven't used one of them, so that'd be really good.
Health insurance, you've got top-tier extras cover with generous limits, which has served you well, especially during the kids' braces era. So well done. You've shopped around for a good deal. That things that you don't need any longer, like the orthodontics. We did find a couple of cheaper policies, though. One policy was half of what you're currently paying every month. It does have a lower limit on dental of $1,300 a year for the family.
Okay. Well, really, we only use it for checkups and cleans now.
Yep. Okay.
Wow, that's a lot because we thought we shopped around for it. So
we thought that was pretty
half.
good.
Yeah.
We're just giving you thought starters here, so you need to take the next step and find out what's best for you. So it really depends on going through and seeing what services you use and you don't use. So policies that are somewhere in the middle could be a good fit. We found one with relatively good limits for the services you use that's cheaper than your current policy, but not as much saving as the one we mentioned before. So we reckon we could claw back, doubting Dale, about $1,600 a year from all of that.
That's pretty good, isn't it? I didn't expect that.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, no, very surprised.
Perfect.
You know, $1,600 in our pocket. That's a lot of money.
That's amazing.
To go towards the
holiday,
the next holiday. And as a bonus, Compare the Market's going to chuck in $1,000 as well to say thank you for having us.
That's awesome.
That's great. Thank you.
Thanks so much. That's awesome.